Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, there we go. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I was trying to put my daughter down for bed. Yeah, I started the stream, and as soon as I started the stream, my daughter came downstairs to the basement. Yeah, so she came down to the stairs to the basement because she wanted me to switch the game she was playing. Mind you, she had been playing on my Switch 2 for the last couple of hours. She wanted to switch the game to Mario Kart. Not Mario Kart World. She wanted to switch from Mario Kart World to Yoshi's and the Mysterious Book. When I saw her, I was like, wait, it's 9 o'clock. What are you doing down here? Or I guess at the time it was like 9:15. I was like, what are you doing down here? And she was like, oh, I want strawberry milk. And I'm like, it's after 9 o'clock. You are not getting strawberry milk. What? I said, you should be in bed. And she was like, oh, but I wanted to play a Yoshi game. And I'm like, that's cool, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be in bed. And I was like, didn't your mom tell you to go to bed? She said, no, mom said I could play Yoshi game. So I'm like, okay. So I go upstairs, and she goes into the living room. She's happy. She's skipping to the living room. I make a left turn instead and go towards the stairs, heading up to the bedrooms. Which is where I go. I go to the bedrooms, and she's like, wondering where I'm at. And I'm not there. The dream is crushed. So no, I go upstairs and to mom, and I ask her, I'm like, hey ma, did you say that Raina can play Yoshi game? And she was like, no, she didn't come up here and ask me anything. I was like, I figured as much. She's like, I was like, well, is it alright for her? She's like, no, she's supposed to be in bed right now. It's after 9. Her bedtime is usually 9 o'clock. Even on the weekends, just because we're trying to prep for school, at least until school starts and she gets used to going to bed on time, we have her going to bed at 9. And so I come back downstairs and I'm like, hey little one, it's time for bed. Mom said that it's time for bed. Sorry. Alright, so I was like, so come on. And she's like, oh, but I just want to play Yoshi game. And she's like pouting. And I'm like, I understand that, but it's time for bed. You can play Yoshi game in the morning after, because when we get back from the store, because we're going to the store in the morning to get her book bag and stuff for school. I was like, you can play when we get back from that. And she just starts crying. And I'm like, little girl, why are you crying? So she's not crying, but she's like whimpering. But she's heading towards the stairs. And she goes up to the stairs. I'm like, and you better go to your room. She's like, and then she rolls into our room. Mind you, wife was trying to get the kid down. No, school starts this month. For her, she starts school in like 3 weeks. I want to say August 25th, I think is her first day. I think it's like a Tuesday. Yeah, August 25th. So essentially 3 weeks from this past Tuesday. So she goes into our room crying. I'm like, I told you to go to your room. So I go all the way upstairs at this point, and she's just in our room crying. I'm like, would you wake that boy up? And he's, of course, Ryan starts moving. I'm like, oh my god! I was like, get in your room, your room. It's almost like a whole fight because then she runs out of our room, stomping and screaming. And I'm like, oh my god! I'm gonna if you don't stop, don't wake this boy up, man. So she's just in the bed, just carrying on, screaming about how she wants her music on. Even though I told her I'm gonna go turn your music on, chill, and she's just owing a fit. And I'm just like, oh my god. Get the music on. You get the wrong music. I'm like, oh my god. It's not the Hello Kitty, and it's not. She wants. No, there's no Hello Kitty music, but she knows what a Hey Bear music is and what isn't. So she wanted any music that wasn't a Hey Bear, essentially. And she's just, oh my god. I get the right music, and she's still screaming, and she's like, I want a book read, and so on and so forth. I'm like, oh my god, if you don't stop all this screaming. So I sat up there, I read her book. That's what took me so long, because I was reading a book. On top of fighting her, I was reading a book. And it was like, oh my god. Let's go to bed. But it is relatable though, wanting to stay awake and play some games. Yeah, I mean, I get that. How do you get platform from autocorrect? No, I get wanting to keep playing games. I mean, here I am streaming. Again, I streamed for just about 6 hours this morning, just about 6 hours, and here I am streaming again this evening. So I totally get wanting to stream, for sure. But like, when I want to stream, wanting to play more games and whatnot. But like, well, girl, get your butt in bed, and you can wake up early in the morning. Say, like, if you get in bed, you get some decent sleep, you can wake up early and play more games. Like, you're over here throwing a tantrum and whatnot, when if you just go to sleep, you can literally wake up and play games. I don't know. I just like, little girl. I just wanted to fight her. I'm trying to do not a scroll, but a slideshow of text. Not color correction, not LUT, not glow, not stroke, sharpen, shadow, scale, aspect, render light, limit key, image mask. I guess I guess it's not a filter? It says add a source. So I guess it would be actually, before I do that, you okay, honey? I think the wife is downstairs. Okay, it's Arial Black. I just want to make sure I get the same text for it. Properties, it's going to be Arial Black. Favorites will be chosen in lab when available. Why did it go so far? What was like? I was like, I try to shrink it, and it just kind of like. Okay, I think I may have shrunk it too much there. Let me check this one. Properties. Font size. 256. Black, yep. So this one is properties. Yep. So it's the same. I just need to make sure the size matches. So then I guess I could try to group them. Great. So I'm trying to group these two together. So what I'm trying to do is essentially create a revolving slideshow for these two text messages so that they show up one at a time. I figured I'd have to group them. Oh, okay, I see what to do now. Do this and then say group selected items. And so then filters. I guess it's not scaling aspect ratio I want. I don't think it's scroll either. No, it's not scroll. Okay, how to create? Let me look it up. How to create text slideshow OBS. Create an automatic text slideshow in OBS Studio. You need to use a dedicated plugin like the OBS text slideshow extension. Oh, so it's an extension. That makes sense. Okay, so it's not something I can do right now because I don't have access to the plugin yet, and I would have to close the stream. I would have to end the stream, do all that stuff. So what we'll do is we'll mute this for the time being, and yeah, we'll fix that later on. Let's get some runs going, right? I really wanted to do some Kaizo today, and we did really well in Dark Cloud, so I was like, let's get some Kaizo runs running as well. Again, thanks for the sub, Felix Wayne. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know if I saw the alert for the sub. In my alerts. But my everything activity feed is still not working. So I will check that later for sure. But welcome on in, everybody. I hope you are having yourselves a good one. We're gonna do a little bit of this. Tomorrow we'll be doing Demon Souls Platinum run for my wife's PlayStation account to get her a platinum on that. And potentially more Kaizo IronMon as well. So I look forward to that as well. Boom. Safari Ball. Ooh, an early Safari Ball. So our Pokemon is Parasect, and it will end up having to... Oh, that's a good special attack on him, though. Effect Spore, Quick Claw. Its HP is kind of bad. The speed is pretty good, though. Agility, Dream Eater, Dig, Icy Wind. I mean, it's not the worst. If we had a move that puts people to sleep, this could be interesting, but we don't, so... we'll have to make the most out of Dig. It's faster still. Gosh darn it.
Oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up.
Yes.
Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
This is the Kaizo IronMon we remember. That wasn't a bad looking Parasect. Of course, the Viper was going to be twice our speed. I should have looked up the speed level on that Viper. See what we're working with. We got a Master Ball, so our guarantee pivot. Oh my god, we have a guarantee pivot, but we're not going to get out of here because we have to face Blaziken. And we have to do so with our 6-speed Charmander. Oh, this game hates us so much. If our water post can confuse them, we might get lucky. We got... We almost had it! So we almost did it! Wow! We could have actually won that if the game didn't trash on us. I can't believe it left them with 1 HP. It could have just finished the job and let us have that. Unfortunately, the RNG gods tend to really dislike us. And so we always have a lot of trouble. We'll never get a Master Ball again, by the way. 17 attack, but 10 speed. It's got stab magnitude, so that's neat. The only problem I can see here is that our speed is relatively low. We're faster than a Torkoal. Oh, no, geez, we got magnitude 4. If we got magnitude 9, we probably could have won. Yeah. What you will all expect from a Kaizo IronMon run by the Broshi. Instant sadness and regret. Well, because Latias is here, I don't have to pick Tangela. So I will pick Breloom. And I will then fight the Tangela. Because I don't want to have to keep fighting Latias every time. My moves all kind of suck. Yeah, I get not very effective moves and they get super effective. It's about what you expect. Uh-oh. It's exactly what I expect from Kaizo IronMon. To be treated like street booty. So Ladybug, Krabby. Oh, we get a Magneton. 7 speed, 15 special, 18. It's got good everything that except for HP and speed. But it's got Smoke Ball, so we can at least not get murdered by the rabble. Gimme. And I think we can't be confused. I think that's what Own Temple does. I think we just Blast Burn, right?
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
I mean, realistically, we didn't expect to go anywhere when our speed was nothing. But a man can dream. Walrein, Lady in Mankey, of course. Yep, we got a slow Mankey with Belly Drum and Meteor Mash. Somehow we didn't die to the one attack.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Ditto, Ekans, and Roselia. Soundproof? No speed. It's okay, we didn't want to go anywhere anyway. We only got out of that because they missed. Pure and simple. We only, or plain and simple, we only got out of that because they missed. Our speed is only 8, though. So we gotta be really careful when trying to look for pivot choices. Because we can easily get taken out. Oh, well, see, like there. There you have it. Even not very effective, it almost halved my HP bar. Alright, I do want to see what that last Pokemon over here is. Kabuto. I almost was... I'm probably going to pivot to the very first thing that says, can't escape. Tonic, what's up, man? Did you completely forgot they put these on the Switch? I'm actually playing on the PC. I'm 1-3 shiny starters down. Oh, wow. What shiny did you get? Or which shiny did you start off with in terms of hunting? Okay, this is perfectly fine. It's got speed boost too. I think we are perfectly fine to pivot to this. Oh, but we can't hit it. I mean, we have really good attack. It's just our speed is so abysmal. Our speed is so atrocious, and I'm afraid to try to run it with this much speed because we can easily get handed by a physical attack. But if I try to hit it right now, it will die. I almost am certain it will just die. Ah, my God. What do? My attacks are too good. If I hit this, it's going to die. Oh, it did die. Okay, we got away with it. We got away. Let's go. Okay, we just needed something to... Oh, no. Okay, we just needed something to pivot to with more speed in this Roselia. That way, when we do hunting on the other routes for other Pokemon, we don't get stuck. Not being able to run from battle. How fast is this Pokemon, though? It's 15 speed? Okay, I mean, that's still better than nothing. It's got 16 attack. The problem is it's got no defense. Or there's no... Oh, it's only got one attack, too. Ooh. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, I figured I could tell the wild spawns. I started Bulba, gonna get Squirtle and or Charmander next. I want to get all three before I do all shiny run. Wait, so how are you going to get all three? Do you have... I'm assuming you're going to have both copies of Fire Red and Leaf Green. And then the, I guess, other assumption would be somebody else that you know will have another copy of the game. Get you the third one? Or I guess you could put them on home and then just restart the game. But I think you still would have to find a way to trade them in, right? You got two switches? No. Touche, my friend. Touche. Ooh. See? The Wish Cache is fast, but I do not like the idea of times 4 weakness. What the? Oh my. What is this dude's speed? 134 attack is actually kind of crazy. I'm mad it had bad defense and bad special defense though. Like you couldn't settle for just one. You had to give me both terrible stats. Oh, its speed wasn't really that amazing. Why the fuck was I not able to run? Why was it just murking me? And it insulted me by hitting me with Rock Blast when it could have easily just Volt Tackled me. Unless it didn't have it anymore because of the Dream Eater. Special attack would have been its. It's very mid-mon, for sure. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to lose like that. But yeah, Fire Red on one switch, Leaf Green on the other. It's a little tricky, but not all that hard. Sucks I can't just use home. Yeah. Though they do have access to connect to home, right? That's what I did. Though I don't know if you get access to be able to remove things from home until later on in the game. Probably, right? Oh, gotcha. You can only send them, but you can't get them back. Gotcha. Poliwag. So we have a Poliwag versus a Magnemite. Our Poliwag has color change. Our Poliwag stats are completely even down the board. Unfortunately, we have Whirlpool and Thunder, which isn't really speaking. So we're now electric type. So that means we're doing stab damage. It's trying to hydro pump me. I can't believe we did not die there. Yeah, I can't believe we didn't die there. I feel like we should have died there. Oh no, I wanted to learn Berry over Spiderweb. Eel. Yeah, we should have probably have died there. We made it out of the lab, chat. Now we need to run far, far away. Yep, kind of lame, but whatever. I'll still buy Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and a Heartbeat. Yep. I don't know if I'll buy Ruby, Sapphire, but I'll definitely buy Emerald. Oh, no. Oh, no. I want... Oh, no! I'm curious to see what the Steelix's stats were. That's actually really good speed and special defense. It didn't really have any attack or special attack. But it had Dragon... Well, Dragon Rage would have only been good early on. Oh, this Umbreon. This Umbreon had really good attack and defense. Its speed sucked, though. Nope. Next. Next. Oh, wait, it gets Stab's Ice Beam? 139 special attack is really good. 89 speed is meh. The HP is really low, but Stab Ice Beam would have been nice. The Glalie could have been something. This right here is kind of crazy. Sleep Powder, Poison Gas, Thunder, Dig, Stab, Dig. That's not bad. Oh, sorry. Double click by accident. Oh, it had a Venusaur here? Oh, dang, look at the defense. Everything else sucks, though, but look at the defense. It's got really good speed and really good defense, but it's got nothing else going for it. It's just a shallow piece of dirt. What about the Force? I'm just trying to see how chalk the run actually was. Yeah, this seed was kind of bad. Oh my god, I hit it twice. Yeah, the seed was just bad. It was a bad seed. It was actually a good thing that we got murked right there because the seed was bad. There were no good Pokemon in the early stages. And it's really hard to pivot up until you get to Diglett's Cave. And that's only if you can run into the really high level Pokemon that's randomly in there. Otherwise, you're kind of just stuck with nothing for the entire game. And it's never a good feeling. The stats page is clean, yes. But you aren't allowed to look at them until after a run has ended. Because it's considered cheating. Oh, the Swampert's there, but we have to get the Natu. Oh, no. Oh, no. We only got 9 speed and 11 special attack. Oh, no. I wish we had Dragon Rage. Please be Dragon Rage in TM form. That's assist. We can't even use it. Oh, no. Chat, I think we're cooked. Oh, yeah, we survived the Sacred Fire. We are living the dream. We got 1 attack off. We got 2 attacks off. You definitely do. You totally do this if you were more of a battler. Yeah, I think for me it's mostly just the challenge of reaching the end and defeating it without losing your Pokemon, with a bunch of other restrictions included. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's taken me. I had only a couple of runs that reached the Elite Four, and that was like early 200s. And then ever since then, I have just not been able to get past Gym 4. And that's still lucky to get to even that far. We're normally getting housed by Brock or Misty. They usually just smush us into the dirt. They smush us into the dirt and call us trash. Yes, well.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab
But yes,
again.
for those of you who are not aware, or have not seen the bottom of the screen,
Back to the lab.
gift a sub or you sub through YouTube, you are allowed to change one of my favorites at the bottom. Which reminds me, on the YouTube side, if you are still here, let me get your name again, Felix Wayne Gillard, or Gilliard, let me know. You actually get the option of changing one of my favorites down below. So if you are still here and you would like to exercise your right to change a favorite, let me know. And I will go ahead and you would be able to choose one of those 3 Pokemon you see down at the bottom middle screen. And then choose a Pokemon from up to Generation 3, I believe. And I will then swap that Pokemon out for you. Sorry, I'm trying to make this smaller, but then make this a little bit bigger. Bubba 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 butter 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 bubba 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 bubba. I plan on going to about 11, by the way, chat. If you guys are wondering how long I plan on streaming this evening, about 11 p.m. 14 speed, 7 special defense, 24 defense, 14 special attack, 13 attack. So nothing really to sneeze about, or to write home about, I guess. We are very prone to getting hit by special attack, though. Which can be detrimental. What the heck did he pick? Oh. Hyper Fang, maybe? Oh, yeah, he just kills me. He hits with a special attack that can't miss. Yeah, we just killed him. Back to the lab again. By the way, have I told you all just how much I love Mario Kart World's OST, man? It's way too good. Hey, Triforce, how's it going? How you been? Do. Bellsprout versus Oddish. The fight of the grass century. Bum. Do. Oh, we get Psybeam. I mean, it's better than having Attract, I guess. We're more of a physical attacker. I'll teach it to him. What does Limber do again? I can't be paralyzed? Yeah. Which is actually pretty good. That means no matter what, I don't have to... Oh my god, the defensive stats on this creature are useless, though. I know it's kind of mean to say, but no, my defensive stats are useless. Ice Punch, because it's supposed to be stronger. We got revenged. Oh my god, the Odyssey. The battle of the poison fight ends in loss for the victor for the Odyssey. Been trying out The Last of Us Part 2. Could never get into that game. That series. I don't know why. It just never really appealed to me. Alright, we get Lunatone with rough skin and a blue flute. No speed. And no rock type attacks to make use of its typing. And the fact that we have to go up against a Typhlosion. Sweet Kiss. We confused it. Super Fang. Bite. You broke out of confusion immediately. Man, that's what? That's for like almost 6 attempts already? Not even more than that. Probably about 7 attempts. All of which either ended at the lab or just outside the lab. I doubt we'll even get a Brock tip this evening, if I'm being honest. Anorith versus Trico. It has a okay speed, but nothing else really. That flamethrower looks fun, but yeah, it just doesn't do any damage. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pivot. I believe we should make it out of the lab though. But I think beyond that is questionable, to say the least. Yeah. By level 10, I won't even hit 20 attack or special attack, so. This is a Pivotmon through and through. Huntail. Shuckle. Oh no, we can't run from the Shuckle. The Shuckle almost killed me. Chat, we almost lost to a Shuckle. That Shuckle has more speed than me. Why is that? I'm kind of interested in the Huntail. The problem is its speed might be worse than what I currently have, which is scary in its own way. Well, we can't catch the Metagross because its BST is too high. Wait, I'm faster than it. Nope. And we took a Luster Purge, so that means we gotta go heal now. Okay. Well, I'm really scared to keep trying to find a pivot in that grass, because the Metagross could probably... It could definitely kill me, and I'm not running from it constantly. Yeah, are we screwed? Maybe we can find something faster in this grass. Machop? No. Seadra? No. Ladybug? No. Machop again. Seadra again. Level 8 Machop. Level 3. Seadra level 8. Can't escape. Chat, we have a Pokemon. We have a Mon. Let's catch it. Oh, I did nothing. Am I dead? We froze it. We should be able to catch it. Or at least we have a higher chance of catching it. Let me go heal, and then we're going to actually see what the other, I think, there's one more Pokemon there we haven't seen yet. So we still have the option to keep looking for a pivot here in this route, so long as we don't look at the stats of the Seadra. The second we look at the stats of the Seadra, we are forced to then pick that Seadra. But I am curious to see what the fourth and final Pokemon in this route is. Because it could be something cool. It's... Wait, I'm about to say it's a Ladybug. Oh, we already knew that was there. It's the super rare drop, so to speak. Ball toy. Nah. We'll keep the Seadra. We'll take the Seadra and we'll go and check that route that has the Metagross in it. 19 speed. Okay, that's not too bad. It's got 20 special attack, 22 special defense, 19 speed, 16 attack, 9 defense, which could be really bad. Damp, I think, just blocks us from getting blown up. We can't use Absorb, but we can use Sacred Fire and Hyper Beam. Let's see if there's any other Mon that we may potentially be able to pivot into. Either the well, it's a Natu, never mind. Yep, well, we figured out what it was. Let us go to Viridian Forest and see what we can find there. Pichu. Pichu-chu. Illumise. Double Nest Ball. Interesting. So far, I'm not impressed by what's in the forest. What's in the forest? What's in the forest? Well, 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 what's in the forest? What's in the forest? Well, what's in the forest? Well, what's in the forest? Show me what's in the forest. No. One of these Pokemon in this forest have a chance to be level 9 too. Hopefully it's something cool, right? I like cool level 9s. So far we've just seen 2 level 8s. And the Illumise and the Relicanth. We're still missing 2 Mons in here. But I'm pretty sure those are the 2 like really rare ones. Like one's the Pikachu. And I guess the other one would be like the Metapod / Kakuna. That you know we find in here. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Gligar is number 4. If I can run away from it, then I don't want it. It's too likely that their speed is that much lower than mine. So the only Pokemon we haven't seen yet is a level 9, which is probably the 5th Pokemon that we're missing. Oh! Okay, so we now know that level 8 Relicanth probably speed ties us. So the next time we run into level 8 Relicanth, we catch it. While also looking for that last level, the 5th Pokemon here in the forest. We got the burn off. Cool. Alright, we caught it. Alright, now let us look for whatever the 4th Pokemon is here. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I know it's super rare, but it doesn't usually take me this long. That's what, 4 Illumizes back to back? Chat, Twitch chat that is. We have an ad starting in about 54 seconds. The last Pokemon is a Slowpoke. Oh boy, we're cursed. Of all the Pokemon it could be, it's a Slowpoke. Alright, well, I guess we're using the Relicanth. I just pray that it has decent stats. Otherwise, we'll be sad that we decided to go with the Relicanth over the Seadra. I mean, I guess the ability is slightly better. Yeah, it was a speed tie. 18 attack, 19 special attack, so more even in that front. No defense, and less special defense, or than the we have one more defense, but we have much less special defense. This Pokemon's actually weaker, I think. Yeah, this Pokemon is very much weaker. It's got a lot of HP though. But yeah, we have to run with it. Wing attack, superpower. Somehow we made it to that first fight. I think Spheals is just watertight right now, right? It had Leaf Blade, and it didn't use it until the very last second.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again.
So it actually had something to hit me with the top. And it was just being kind to not hit me with it until it didn't matter anymore. Back to the lab again? Oh no! Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. 15 speed, 16 special defense, but that is it. Nothing more to do. Sorry. Little tired. I'm not keeping this. I don't want to waste the calcium on him. Sorry. I mean, that beta tech did more damage than I anticipated. But I believe he died. great, I hit the wrong button. Emulation, heart reset. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to go into new game. Kaizo. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Citrus berry is nice. Pupitar, Apom. We get a muck with no speed, no special defense. A large special attack, though, and a big defense. Again, that no speed is really going to be a pain for us. Its moveset is really good, though. But yeah, that speed stat's gonna be our death. Well, at the very least, the Pupitar sucked. Yeah, we only have 8 speed. We can only gain 1 speed and 3 levels. Can't even run from a stupid slack off. Sorry. I've been going since about 6 a.m. this morning, so I am a little, okay, a lot tired. Cascoon and what was the other one? Slack off? Nope, run away. Pearl. Wild Clefairy. Ah, it's Metang. I love Metang. What are your skills looking like, bruh? Oh, hell no! Chat, I think we just died. Oh my god, we're gonna... Oh, we got away! It tried to kill the person! I have never been so afraid in my life. That Blaze Kit was strong. We have 34 attack, man. If it wasn't for our speed being so horrifically atrocious, this Pokemon would be great. We'll catch it just to ensure that we don't get marked. Called a catch and release. About a forest, I'm going to keep it because we may actually pivot into that one if I can't find a better one here. It's only level 5. That's kind of weird, right? Level 3. Never mind. It's not weird. Level 3 is much weirder. Well, there's our level 8 right here. Though I imagine both of them are at least level 8. Or level 6. Oh, there it is. Level 8 right there. Sleep powder. Okay. Let's go. The pivot's here. The pivot's here. Yes, it's really here. The pivot's here. Let's release this one. And deposit you. 19 speed, 22 attack is not bad. I mean, we did just lose 12 stat points from the Muck to the Metang. And we lost a lot of defense. Skull Bash, Sludge are going to be our bread and butter, unfortunately. Parasong will do nothing for us. Blaze Kick will also do nothing for us. Because our special attack is pretty low. I think it was only hitting Muck so hard because he was specially defensively not sound. I don't want to hit him with Sludge because I don't want to accidentally poison him. He tried to hit me with a Mist Ball for whatever reason. Well, he's also slower than me. Do 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 do. I could probably just run this, and we have Shedinja coverage, so that's good. I think we just stick with the Metagross or Metang. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the forest. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I can't run from the Dunsparce. What is this world that we live in? Where a Dunsparce is kicking my butt now. Mind you, I've been running from it this entire time and all of a sudden I can't run anymore. Hit me with Mean Look. He actually confused me somehow. I mean, it's fine. I have no intention of keeping the Fearow. So if it passes out, it passes out. Yeah. We had no intention of keeping it anyway. I'm gonna release it as soon as we get to the box. I just had to catch it because it Mean Looked me and I couldn't run anymore. Do. Still got two more Pokemon we can see in this forest. I'm curious to see if any of them would be able to beat me in a speed battle and still maintain their other stats. A lot of Scyther, man. The Scyther must be like the Weedle or the Caterpie of this forest. Sorry again. I'm trying to make it to 11 o'clock. Oh my god. I guess Scyther at level 8 is faster than me? Gotta make sure we don't accidentally knock one out. Do. Alright, maybe I should catch this Scyther at level 8. We got frozen. I'm about to just keep what we have, man. I'm kind of looking. Sorry again. Do. Yeah, I started 2 Pokemon I haven't seen yet. Yeah. I'm trying to do something with this run. Okay, Linoon's one of them. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna run with what we have. I can't take it anymore. Let's go release the Sphero. How dare you not be a Pokemon I can use? Alright, we just have to pray that we learn some good stuff. Sludge. Sludge. Blaze kick. We got the poison off. Skull badge. Skull bash. Okay. That guy was doing some damage. Nice elixir. Alright, this guy. You can... Oh, no. Sludge. It's faster. Oh, that's unfortunate. Plus speed. Kind of expected, though. I'm mad that false wipe did any damage. We're lucky enough to get these poisons off. Heal and then we come back and fight that guy. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, let's fight him. Easily Sludge. Murkrow, you know what Sludge to. Go Bash. That's critical. We could Sludge you easily. One, two, three. Okay, so we have two left. The guy on the end that talks about evolution Pokemon, and the guy in front of the tree that talks about evolution Pokemon, and the one guy at the end. Well, honestly, it's just waiting there at the end to try to pick people off as they come through. Because he's a jerk. Critical Hit Sludge, we'll take it. We've been getting a lot of poisons off, which has been very good. The Sonic Boom doing the 20 damage to us sucks. Thank God we had the potion, and thank God it missed its attack. Actually, let me take it off because I do not want him to use it. Heal. Alright. We may get lucky and get a Brock attempt in this evening. Can't stop me now, buddy. Got spell tag, useless. Alright, got a Dragonair that will eat this sludge. Times 2. I should be able to hit level, I imagine we'll hit level 19 before fighting Brock. Alright, we're going back to fight the rival. Then it's Brock's time. The rival will probably give us 19 and a half. And then we get another level from... We should get another level from, the trainer in the gym. That isn't, you know, Brock, of course. Alright, Celebi with oh, of course it has Intimidate. The one thing that gets in my way. It lowers my attack. Well, we got the poison, so we just gotta be asleep, I guess. I was starting to wonder if it actually had any attacks. Are we dead? Oh my god, we just barely survived, chat. We literally just barely survived. My lord. I would have been really sad if we had lost there, just because we literally almost lost that due to just one Intimidate. It cut my attack stat down to so low that I could barely touch him. Bummer. So I doubt it would have mattered if I had a stab steel move. Which I highly doubt we're going to get anytime soon. Or at all, really. Alright, gym trainer. Then gym leader. Droughts activated. We'll go with a sludge. Oh god, they got Dragon Rage. Come on, game. What? This is exactly the crap I'm talking about. Yeah, we're screwed. I have no way of stopping this from killing me. And I'm not hitting the poison.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
What are you doing with Dragon Rage, man? This game, man. All that effort going into the pivot. And that's the one thing about this particular Kaizo that I hate the most. Is you spend so much time doing the pivot when you need to just get ham-boned by just random nonsense. It's just the most random thing in the world will just kill you immediately. It made me slower. That is not good. I could potentially... let's go with Leaf Blade. I was kind of banking on the critical. I don't learn any new attacks, so I literally have to try... but I evolve at level 20, so I have to try to get to level 20 with just the attacks I have. And my spa is not that bad, so I think I'm going to run it. I just want to see what it evolves into, really. And Blast Burn Leaf Blade is actually not that bad of a set to have. Spell tag. Useless. Come on, game. I'm like 17 speed and it still won't let me run from combat. Like, get out of here. Alright. I was hoping for more healing items. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh no, it is a Kangaskhan. Charm it? It's using special attacks. It's physical based, but it's wholeheartedly a special. Yeah.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again.
I was banking on it not having specials and instead being physical based. But the game, of course, doesn't care what I want. Hyper Potion is nice. So it's Graveler versus Igglybuff, which is kind of mean in my opinion, if I do say so myself. 13 speed, 11. The stats are okay. They're not the best. We do have Stab Rock Throw, so that's something. Yo, we just got murked by an Igglybuff. I feel so never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine I would get burnt by an Igglybuff. Grumpig, Quillfish, Well, there you go, chat. It's a Quillfish versus a Grumpig. We will probably die. And it won't even be close. It's got Truant! It's got Truant! We lived because it had Truant. We take those. I actually might run this Quillfish. It's not bad. I probably should check other routes though and see if there's anything better than the Quillfish. But this Quillfish isn't half bad. Got too many weaknesses though. I think it's weak to electric and poison. Electric and ground, I meant. Yeah, psychic, electric, ground. So it's only got 3 weaknesses. It's actually not that bad. It's good. It's got no special defense though. Yeah, we probably should pivot. No special defense is what's getting me. Piloswine. Beedrill. Piloswine again. Beedrill again. Piloswine again. Beedrill again. Piloswine again. Remoraid. Next. What you got for me? Zubat. Marowak. Zubat again. Zubat again. Zubat 3rd time. Or 4th time, I guess, technically. Marowak this time. Zubat again. Bad Zoo. Another one. And another one. Warren. Marowak. I was totally hoping that the Walrun would say can't escape. Zubat again. Marowak again. Marowak again. Marowak again. Sandslash is the final mon. I kind of want to see the Walrun. I want to see if the Walrun can be level 8. So far, it's just level 6. And I can run from it pretty easily. Yeah, I think the Walrun is only level 6. Let me see. No, they all have a chance to be level 8. The Walrun's just rare. Like the Sandslash. Alright, level 8 Walrun. What are you looking like? Got away safely. That's all I need to see. Moving on. Oh, I can kind of gander with the level 8, the level 9 is. If I use Repel. Level 8 Ivysaur. I can run from that. Level 8 Pikachu. I can run from that. Level 8 Jigglypuff. I can run from that. Level 8 again. I'm looking for level 9. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a level 9 with the Repel. So we couldn't run from the Pidgeotto. But it didn't necessarily do that much damage. Missing one more Pokemon, and we're missing the level 9. Part of me is hoping the Ivysaur is level 9 and that it's faster than me. Sorry again. It's almost over. Oh, that did 18 damage. It did 18 damage, and then it only did 9. I am highly confused. It's got no special defense either. I should have just tried to catch it.
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Second verse, same as the first. Quagsire versus Rhydon. Okay, speed. Decent. Its stats aren't bad. The stats aren't bad. I will give it that. It's got ×4 weakness to grass though, and so I instinctively just don't want it. Sorry. Alright, well, we made it out of the lab. But we're probably going to end up pivoting. I can't stand ×4 weakness. Right? ×4 weakness just never ends well for me. Also, I'm more special based than I am physical. I'm way more special based than I am physical. And yet all of my attacks are physical. Sorry, that again. I mean, I could just try it. The other thing is I don't know what attacks it's going to learn. It may be worth just moving on with it. We have a Chinchou over here. I'm kind of interested in the Bayleaf, but it's too slow. Well, we looked at it. We looked at the route. Didn't see anything of interest. Try this one. Probably about the same, though. You know, this is the first Stantler I've seen in all of my 1,300 runs. I really just want to get a match that gets to Brock, or gets past Brock. I could at least feel accomplished about that, you know? Trying to see what the fourth Pokemon is here. The Raymon always takes forever to show up, and it really irritates me. Okay. Level 20, or level 8 Stantler's speed tie with me. Oh, well, there's the last Pokemon. Unfortunately, we can't catch it. Oh, come on! Fortunately, we can't catch it because it's got 600 BST. I was afraid that we were about to lose right there. My life literally flashed before my eyes. No healing items, just balls. Oh no! I don't know what I just did. I hit Leer. Okay, that's fine. Larvitar's fun. What are the fourth and fifth Pokemon? Show yourselves! Must be some lame too. Sorry again. I really just need to call it quits for the evening. But my body's trying to tell me to call it quits, but my mind is like really wanting to push for Brock. And I could literally just plow through this and just ignore. Oh, Mayreap is the fourth. Ignore the other Pokemon choice. Which seems like that's the best course of action anyway, because the Pokemon choices are kind of bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But but up up up. But up up up. But up up up. But up up. The last Pokemon's a Goldeen. Yep. Well, Quagsire it is. Hyperfang. Just gotta keep doing this with the hopes that we'll get a better attack. My speed went down, that's unfortunate. It's got stab drill peck.
Back to the lab again.
drill peck, man. And it toyed with me the entire time and then just brought that out. It's like, hey, you're dead. We just wanted you to know that you're dead. We wanted you to feel like you had a chance, and then we were going to kill you with this stab. I think limber means I can't be paralyzed. Pretty sure that's what that means.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again.
1302.
Back to the lab
And counting.
again. Back to the
Counting.
oh, back to the lab.
Skitty, Hypno, and Donphan. Hypno versus Skitty. My speed sucks. My speed super sucks. But I got Thunderbolt and Dragon Claw, so you know, it's not all bad. Yep.
Back to the lab again.
I was just kept
Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
Energy power's nice. Hey, I get Flappy. I love Flappy. It's got Eruption, Sunny Day, Blaze Kick. Only 7 special attack though. 8 speed. This is a pivot mon. I mean, there's no other way to slice it.
Back to the lab again.
Didn't even.
Back to the
Eruption
lab
barely
again.
did
We messed
anything.
up. Back to the lab
Which
again.
makes sense because
Not
it's
again.
based on your
Back to the lab
HP
again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
and how much you have left. Determines the amount of damage. Kaizo is your name. This is probably the last attempt. 11:08. I'm gonna head and get ready for a bed. I gotta take a shower and all that stuff too. Oh, I want that Flareon so bad. Carbos Oblivious, meaning it can't be infatuated. Stats are bad. Stats are bad. Stats are really, really bad. Oh, you're kidding. And that reversal did no damage. I got paralyzed.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up.
I was already gonna die in the turn anyway, but
Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
this challenge run makes me feel like I'm the worst player in the entire universe, man. That's how bad it is. Oh my god, it's got minus as an ability. I have Horn Drill, but it's not going to work because this Pokemon is higher level than me. The best I can do is Mimic. It's Frustration. It's huge.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab.
We got Azurill with an Ice Heal. Dragon Breath, Outrage, Dizzy Punch, Comet Punch.
Back to the lab again. Oh
how the thing was said devastating. That's precisely what it was. Devastating. Whalmer versus Swampert. In the battle of getting bodied. Won't really do anything. It has pressure as an ability too, I think. I would evolve into Polytoad. It wouldn't have really done anything though. Sunkern versus Hariyama, and I picked up a Thunderstone instead of a Sunstone. My ability is Truant, so I only get to attack once every other turn. Yeah. I missed. It's got Water Absorb. I didn't miss. It's got Water Absorb. Hell thing.
Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
It's like Ash, we can't use it. Well, we can't pick the Tyranitar. I'm just gonna pick the Feraligatr. It's got pure power. Oh. Well, it's a good thing that it's special attack based and not physical attack based. We got Fake Tears, Vine Whip. Oh. This is gonna be funny. Our speed is 5. Our speed was 5. I didn't even notice that until it was too late. I should have just Vine Whipped and get going and hope that it knocked him out. I was mesmerized by the fact that it was a Feraligatr with ridiculous special attack. Well, given that Moltres in here, we can pick the Weezing. We can't do anything against this person because we're using Volt Tackle. That literally does diddly to this dude. And we're basically just waiting.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
Potion. Can we get a Venomoth? My dodging speed is not bad. It's not best. It's not the best, but it's not bad. We only have one special attack, and we're soundproof, so we can't take damage from sound-based attacks. I heard Chansey's can actually be pretty good. I'm curious to see what How fast, like, the higher level Chansey is. Oh, we can't run from the X-Cloud, so we might actually catch the X-Cloud instead. I'm not a fan of Belly Drum, though. I would never willingly put my Pokemon at a deficit. Let's snooze this. Just because we're not going to be on that much longer. And I say that because I'm pretty sure this run's about to end. I'm curious to see what one's level 8 here. Is it the X-Pod or the, Chansey? It would have been nice if I had a, Repel. I forgot there's a chance it could be level 3. I figure one of them's got to be level 8. Oh, it's the shiny X-Cloud. I feel like we have to catch it. Okay, well, we are allowed to kill it. Unfortunately, that's not what I wanted to do, but we are technically allowed to kill it for extra experience. That sucks, because I definitely wanted to catch it. But it basically killed itself. Okay, well, we're just going to run the Venom off now, because we got the extra experience. I should have let the ad run. Alright, yeah, we'll just run the Venom off and make use of the extra experience we got. And I mean, Venomoth doesn't really have that many weaknesses. Oh, my bad, it's got 4. I lied. It's got tons of weaknesses. No times 4 weaknesses, thank God, but it's got tons of weaknesses. Fury Cutter. Yeah, we got put to sleep. Fury Cutter. Are we dead? I think we are. No, it missed. Stop putting me to sleep! Potion. Nice, he missed. Yeah, we almost died there. Ooh! Oh, wait, no, it's a physical attack, though. I mean, it's still a stab move. That was good. Ooh, that was real good. That revenge felt real good. Yeah, that revenge felt real nice. I'm not gonna lie. What? Why do we get 2 scope lens, man? What is this game doing? Why did it give me 2 scope lens? I don't understand. Leaf Blade? Oh, it's actually faster than me. Well, we got the knockout at least. That Tyranitar almost killed us, though. We did a decent amount of damage right there with the Signal Beam, despite the fact that we have no attack. Signal Beam would be great if it was special, or considered special. It had Rough Skin as ability. Okay. Okay, okay. We're making some headway, though. Not with the Pokemon we expected, but... Go ahead and let the ad rock. Sandstream, Signal Beam, Leaf Blade. I don't think we want the quick attack, do we? You know what? Sure. Oh, never mind. I fucked up. You didn't get it. That's fine. Leaf Blade. Oh, wait. Revenge? I forgot that Leaf Blade wasn't very effective. It still did a decent chunk of damage, though. My special attack is 41, so it's pretty darn good. My defense stats are really good. This is a really good Pokemon, all things considered. Twitch team, ad running for the next 2.5 minutes. I'm going to keep rocking, though, due to the time that it is currently. Kabuto will get a Leaf Blade. And that'll be that. Citrus Berry is pretty good. I can attach that for when we go into the gym. Alright. Now we are going to head back and fight... Not Brock. What's the dude's name? Rival. Which, mind you, we're only level 17, which means we probably won't even hit 19 after the fight with the rival, which is actually kind of bad. Which means the rival's Pokemon was probably extremely low level. Camera robbed twice. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Don't really have anything I can use against it. Revenge? I mean, that's just so I can get a damaging attack off because I wouldn't have been able to strike it since it dug. Oh yeah, I had Wooper. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get anywhere. Even after the fight with the first lackey in the gym, we're only probably gonna hit 19 at that. Ideally, I want to be level 20 going into the Brock fight. But even with all the extra experience we got from fighting all these people, it was just not enough to do anything for us. Do 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 do. Bum ba 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 da ba bum. Alambre, which means Signal Beam. Again. Again! Oh, more Signal Beam. More Signal Beam. Your Sky Uppercut means nothing to me. Alright, chat. We actually make a Brock attempt. Do. I kind of want to use this song from Mario Kart World for my YouTube opening thing. I need to make a new YouTube opening video. I don't know how to really go about doing it personally. Meep, 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 meep. Me, 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 me. Alright, Brock. Bring out your Pokemon so they can get marked. So is that a Sharpedo that can easily be Leaf Bladed? It's faster than me. That is not good. I mean, it's Sharpedo, but still. Critical. 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 Oh. You could have just did the critical. Now we're part poison, so that's not going to do anything. That actually did way more than I thought. Alright, now for the Countermon. Wants to learn Glare. I'll take that over Cotton Spore. Magby is the counter. Oh! Well, I don't use attack moves, so that's fair. We're gonna hit it with Glare just because. Oh, but I have to use attack moves because Leaf Blade's not gonna be very effective. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about as much as it would do. Are we dead? It got a critical. Oh, you hate to see it. Yeah, here I am. I can't even pay money for a critical. Using a high critical hit attack. Bro, I got a critical with an attack that has no critical. One of the lowest back-to-back criticals, man. Focus energy is carrying this dude. There's my critical. This should do no damage. Watch it still critical. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my potion. I just don't trust the game. The game has already proven multiple times that it will do everything in its power to make sure I don't win. Alright, Wobbuffet, you will get the old Signal Beam. If I wasn't intimidated, that would have been... Oh my god. What's with the critical? I think I'm dead. Oh no, I live. I need you to send out nothing but water types now. Or nothing but types that are weakened by grass. Preferably ones that are ×4 weak to grass. Please. Okay. Okay. Please let the last Pokemon be something I can just one-shot. If I can't one-shot it, we lose. It's Celebi. Oh. And it's faster.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
This game is so unfair, man. This game is so unfair. Dude, critical strike me 5 times in a flipping row, man. Even with focus energy, that should not be possible. And one Intimidate literally crippled my Pokemon. And now we have to go through like another 15 attempts of mediocrity.
to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Oh, back to the lab.
Quilava versus Flareon. We have a Drought as an ability, which is not bad for a Quilava. Our speed sucks. Actually, everything about our Pokemon sucks. This is going to suck. Focus energy. Well, so much for the Drought. It gave me false hope and then one shot.
We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Back to the
You
lab.
can do it! You can do it, Broshi! Ah, we just kidding. Dive. Regirock will pick the Lily because we don't want to fight the Regirock. I guess Hydro Pump? No, Weather Ball. Oh, well.
Back to the lab again. Oh no. Back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Back to the lab.
Mise, Dunsparce, Flygon. We get a Flygon. That's awesome. Flame Body, Experience Share, good attack, okay, great speed. Everything else is okay. You know, this is not a bad Pokemon. But you don't want to. You do want to know what's bad? It's all suck. I mean, Body Slam's pretty good. Ball Swipe's dumb. Screech Body Slam is probably gonna be my play here. Wow, Screech Body Slam still was not enough to kill. I'm actually very sad by the fact that Screech Body Slam was not enough to knock him out. Screech Body Slam should have been perfectly fine. Also, we run into a Sedinja, we die. Just putting that out there. We run into a Sedinja, our game is over. I could really use some Dragon moves. And, like, Earthquake. Give me Dragon moves and Earthquake. And give me a Fire move. We're probably going to end up keeping this Flygon. Yeah, in the interest of getting another run going, I'm just going to run the Flygon. If I happen to accidentally run into a decent Pokemon, I will then assess it then, but I'm not about to sit here and try to hunt for one when I have this perfectly decent Flygon sitting right here. It's kind of just a waste of time, to be honest. I mean, I would love a Metagross. If it wasn't for the you can't have anything 600 BST or higher clause, I would definitely catch it. What you got for me? Chad, is Articuno. Really? Trick is what you want to learn? Like, of all the moves you could try to learn, you want to try to learn Trick? And that's always my luck when it comes to my Pokemon learning moves. They never learn anything that's useful. Like, who the heck is using Trick for anything? We're slower. The Milotic is actually faster. Tried to use Thunderbolt, but missed. It's slower than me until its speed boosts. Cyndaquil, Body Slam. I wish it was Swords Dance that I had instead of Screech. Because then at least I can keep the buff. I got paralyzed, but at the cost of them getting burned. And they're using Dragon Claw on me, you butt. Your iron defense means nothing. I learned a move. I learned a new move in 2 levels. As long as I don't get poisoned. Poisoned is the one thing I don't want to happen inside this forest because I cannot heal while I'm in this forest if I get poisoned. Yeah, and I don't have a way to break the poison, so I would prefer to not get poisoned. But all possible. Got a Breloom. We are going to end up Psybeaming that guy because of the fighting type. Frenzy Plant. Oh. That actually hurt. Pretty bad. Psybeam. Nice. We took everybody else out, but Vital Throw was not bad. We'll get rid of False Swipe because it really just doesn't do anything. I'd say Vital Throw is not bad because we do physical damage. The downside is that it forces me to move after my opponent, so I need to make sure that whoever I use it against is going to be super effective against, and that they aren't going to be able to hit me for a lot of damage because I'm basically giving myself up to a free hit. So ideally we want like Brick Break or something, but beggars can't be choosers, and we all know that I am probably Pokemon FireRed Kaizo IronMon's biggest beggar. Begging all the time. Unstag lame. So Vital Throw. See? It tried to use Razor Wind, which means free Vital Throw for me. Let's go. We're only level 17 and a half though, which means we're probably only going to be level 19 at max going into the gym leader fight, and that's if we're lucky. I have a hard feeling that we're not going to get enough level from the rival fight to hit level 19 even. I think we might have enough to hit 18 without any bar, which means the trainer battle inside of the gym will probably put me at 19 or just about 19. That's a Metang. Huh. Screech. Oh. Okay, he used Heat Wave though, so it's fine. Oh wait, I got burned though. Man, that means my attack gets lowered. I tried to Screech it, didn't work. Yeah, that burned. I made me burn my potion. Oh, that sucks. And we didn't hit 19, which means we're only gonna hit 19 after that battle with the gym trainer. We have no heal, so we need to pray that we can get past that gym trainer without taking too much damage because we have no way to heal. And I would love to go into the Brock fight with a decent store of HP left. It's Blaziken. God dang it, game. Like, what are you doing to me, game? What are you doing? Look at that much damage that Blaziken did. It did 21 damage, man. Like I call cap. Bull crap. Oh wow, we actually hit level 20 going to the Brock fight though. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, speed down, music back on. Try again. Do. See? Oh! Come on! That's like the last thing I need to see. Okay, I'm speeding up. Yeah, the Intimidate literally just kills the whole run for me. He ran. What the? What's that? This game just does not want me to go anywhere. What do you mean you have a Aurora Beam? What do you mean the first Pokemon you send out directly counters my Pokemon because it removes my attack stat as an equation, as a factor? And bullshit, man. Whole thing's fucking bullshit. Also, I don't have to go against the Articuno.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab.
I should have played Demon Souls, man. At least I know I could make progress in that. This just seems hopeless. I've just been spinning my wheels the entire time on this, making absolutely no progress at all, and just getting mollywopped by RNG constantly. This thing's absolute trash, by the way. It's got good speed, but that is literally it. And we do no damage. Oh yeah, it's Fire Punch. Which is extremely ineffective against that. It's double resistant. Because it would be a cardinal sin to give me an actual attack that would do actual damage to people. Alright, so this Pokemon's stats aren't half bad, and I get Dragon Rage. I'm going to actually teach it Mind Reader in exchange for Covet, because technically I'm not allowed to use it. Yeah, I'm technically not allowed to use Covet. So you get to start with Raichu, and I'm going to use Budges faster. I mean, I can technically learn Magnitude. I'm both physically and specially inclined, so yeah, Magnitude works. Mischievous only has 2 weaknesses, which is Ghost and Dark. This could actually be a really good Pokemon. Did I get lucky? Again? Oh, did I finally get lucky, I should say? I said again as if I've ever been lucky. The game always makes it seem like I got lucky and then immediately trashes my hopes and dreams. So, we'll see if we can make it to Brock. The goal is just to get to Brock, beat him, and then that's it for the night. I want a run that I can at least come back to the next day and be like, alright, let's keep going, right? And not turn on the stream and be like, alright, back to the lab, what are we doing again? It's also got Water Absorb, which gives me HP back if I get my water attacks. So hopefully I just get by a random water attack and my HP goes back up, you know? I can't run. I can't run. I just did it. Oh, the first Hydro Cannon missed. Oh, come on, game. I'm being outsped. Even at 19 speed, I'm being constantly outsped by everything. They're like, oh, we're going to give you a Pokemon at high speed, but we're going to make everybody else you fight so much faster than you for no reason. Early Dragon Rage will always be a godsend for any run. Oh, a Citrus Berry? That'd be good for later. My HP is actually trash, though. 30 HP sucks. I'm just going to Dragon Rage it. Oh, I probably should have used Magnitude. I'll just double Dragon Rage. Once I learn Spite, it was like its signature move. I actually think I want a Psycho Boost here. Of course I missed. Of course I just missed, like... Ludicolo, Mega Horn! Oh, come on! Oh, that didn't kill. I mean, Dragon Rage wouldn't have killed either, to be fair. We didn't die. Oh, we survived somehow. Dragon Rage. We survived that somehow. Oh my god, we're not done yet? It's like, wait a minute, we're not done yet? It's Jinx! That is a Marsh Stomp, and that is a Dragon Rage. Sorry, buddy. Another Dragon Rage on a Slack Off. You be caught slacking. Wants to learn Ice Beam. That's good. That's a good attack to learn. I kind of want to get rid of Psycho Boost. I hate moves that get rid of my stats. I'm actually going to remove Psycho Boost. I'd rather just have the raw damage over high damage output, but then lowers your stats, making everything subsequently worse. That gave me a star rank, too. Alright, we're out of the dang forest. We're gonna heal, get the item, go back and fight Rival. Hopefully hit level 19. And then come back and fight Gym Trainer, which will then hopefully hit me level 20. And then fight Gym Leader, which should end with us being victorious and not sitting here crying in a pool of our own blood, sweat, and tears. And some of you guys may think I'm over-exaggerating, but no, it really does be feeling like I'm being like hit by the world's strongest boxer constantly. But I'm not allowed to stay. Oh my god. The hell is he doing with this thing? Oh, we got paralyzed. Oh, we're dead. Oh, wait. I was fast. I think we're still dead. I still think we're dead here. Oh, we survived the Thunder Punch. Didn't get fully paralyzed. And managed to get off a beautiful, beautiful magnitude. The downside is this guy's going to have a flipping Raichu and Moltres the entire rest of this game. And so I'm going to need a way to defeat that Moltres. I need a rock move. I need Earthquake. So eventually I would want to replace Dragon Rage with a rock move of some sort. Magnitude with Earthquake. And then I want to get rid of Megahorn with like a flying or a fire move. Preferably a fire move, to be honest. Mostly because we need that coverage against the Shedinja. If we run into Shedinja right now, we're screwed. We have no way of stopping it from massacring us. Alright. Gym Trainer battle. Lapras, meaning Dragon Rage, is the only way we can go here. Kabutops, which means we could potentially Magnitude. It got Magnitude 5. Oh my god. What did it turn to? Wait, what type did it turn into? I missed it. We're gonna have to double Dragon Rage because of the fact that our Magnitude did what it did. And I wasn't willing to that dude had a lot of HP. That Kabutops had a lot of HP. I wasn't willing to bet it on the RNG of Magnitude again after it just screwed me over. Cast form. Dragon Rage. Why does everything have so much HP? Someone explain that to me? Do. And Illumise, which is a bug type. I could probably get away with the Dragon Rage on this one, right? Yep. Oh, I'm gonna keep... as long as I feel like the Dragon Rage is gonna work, I'm gonna spam the fuck out of it. Let's go for a Magnitude. Magnitude 5. We got screwed over again. Oh, it's got speed boost. That's so unfortunate, Dragon Rage. Kill it before it does any worse. The Magnitude was not worth it. The RNG gods hate us that much. I could have Mega Horn there. I could have Mega Horn there. Yeah, alright, Ted, well that's it for me. I can't do it anymore. I think we're just gonna do Demon Souls all day tomorrow. I don't even want to do this anymore. This crap is fucking painful, man. I cannot. It hurts so bad. It's one of the worst feelings to 3 to 4 Brock attempts, all just getting mushed by dumbness. I could have Mega Horn there, but there's still no guarantee it would have knocked him out. And then it would still have killed me with a Shadow Punch. Like, I didn't even get to use my Citrus Berry. It's fucking stupid, man. I hope you guys have a good one, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe and healthy.